Ladies and gentlemen, bring to the stage with a warm welcome, Dave Heyman. Come on, you man!
All right, thank you, Peter. So I like to sing karaoke, and my first time up there singing, the DJ grabs the mic, cuts me off before the song ended, and I'm like, "What'd you do that for?" I had everybody on their feet. He said, "Yeah, that's because they were walking out." So I'm talking to the DJ the other day, and I said, "Look, I was so good, I made a wine glass break." He said, "Yeah, that's because somebody threw it at you." So last summer, I got invited to a party, and it said they were going to have cornhole. I'm like, "Cornhole? What's that?" So I look it up, and that's not what came up on the internet. Now I'm banned from using the computers at the library. Yeah. So growing up, my brother and I, we hated eating our vegetables so much. When Mom wasn't looking, we used to toss them under the couch. Weeks later, she went to clean there, and boy, was she furious. She said, "I don't mind the corn and the peas, but the eggplant fucked up my vacuum cleaner." So I like to play volleyball, and yeah, my friends make fun of me because they say it's not a manly sport. They like rough sports like football and hockey. But let me tell you, volleyball is a dangerous sport too. Last week I was playing and a big fight broke out. The girl on the other team said the ball was out. I said it was in. We went back and forth, in, out, in, out. Then she said, "Yeah, well, you're a liar." And I said, "You better take that back, because you really hurt my feelings."
Dangerous.
So the other week, so the other week I was at a bar, and there was this girl there that wouldn't leave me alone. She was chewing my ear off, kept insisting that I was a cop. I kept on telling her, "I'm not a cop, I'm not a cop." But she wouldn't listen. It was so annoying. Finally, just to get rid of her, I uncuffed her from the bar stool. I followed her out to the parking lot and asked her if she wanted to go out for a cup of coffee. But she said, "I'm going to exercise my right to remain silent." So back in college, I used to be a veterinary student, and I had to take this marine biology class. So after lecture one day, I go up to the professor, and I asked him, I said, "What's the difference between a stingray and a manta ray?" And he said, "I don't know, why don't you look it up?" I said, "I don't have the time, so I guess I'll never know the answer." So he said, "Take it from me, you're going to make a shitty veterinarian." So I said, "Take it from me, you make a shitty professor." Well, yeah, joke was on him actually, because after I flunked out of college, I landed myself a great job with marine biology. I worked at Red Lobster. Thank you. So I used to work behind the counter over at the Department of Motor Vehicles. And one time this guy, I'm renewing licenses, and this one guy comes up to me, he hands me his application, and I noticed his first name was Junior. I thought it was kind of unusual, and he was old too. So I said to him, I said, "So you're 93 years old and you're renewing your license?" I said, "Okay, Junior, where's Senior today?" And he said, "He's waiting in the car. It's Dad's turn to drive." So I used to run this brewery out on the island, and I happen to be Jewish. My friend comes up to me one day, we're talking about beer, and he asked me, he says, "How much beer can you brew?" And I said, 35 kegs a week. So I'm thinking, it's the same amount of wood as a woodchuck chucks, because that's how much brew a Hebrew brews if a Hebrew could brew beer. So he says, "Thank you, Dr. Seuss." So when I got my own apartment over in Queens, I had this huge bug problem. I tried everything to get rid of them. Bug sprays, glue traps, the gels. I even bombed the house. Nothing was working. Finally, I called the exterminator, and in 2 seconds, he finds the source of the problem. I'm like, wow, how'd you do that? What'd you find? So he says, look, under the couch, it's the eggplant. Thank you, everybody.
Dave Heyman, come on, give him a hand. Dave Heyman, first time on stage, let him hear it. Dave Heyman and his dentist.